Hello, my name is Lakshmi and welcome to my channel. The name is Day Trader and I'm making this video for the first time for the beginners. 45 years ago, I was a beginner too and I had few questions initially, and those were, where do I start the trading from? Where do I find the stocks? Which stocks should I pick for trading? Where do I analyze the stock before buying? So these were the basic questions that I had. I kept asking 10 different people and they gave me the answers different each time. So now I have learned after 4 years of time what is the systematic way to do the trading. It's very simple. Where do I start from is the first question. So what will I do is I will blindly open a trading account with one of the top brokers. So how do I find the top brokers in India? So I go to top brokers in India and I will find a website at the top that is chittorgarh.com. I go to this website and this website has given you the list of stocks, list of accounts which are at the top, list of brokers which are at the top, and the brokerage charges, the opening account, every detail of that broker on one website. So if you see this page, you can see the zero die is at the top, and on the right hand side you can see the trading brokerage charges here. When 4 years ago, when I started learning, when I started trading, I started with SAS online because the trading charges are, the brokerage charges are 9 rupees per trade, and there was a plan that is 999 rupees per month, unlimited trading. So I use this trading every day for manual trading. I have an account with Zerodha. I have also an account with Fires. I have three to four other brokers where I have the account, and I do automated trading as well, where I use Fires for automated trading, and for long-term trading I use Zerodha. So you can choose any one of these accounts. Some of the brokers do not charge for opening an account, and some of the brokers charge it from 200 to 500 maximum. So you can submit the documents online and the account will be created within 7 to 8 days. That's the maximum time they usually take to create an account. So creating account is very easy and it's very less money that is required to open an account. Now once the account is opened, what is next? So where do I find the stocks to trade? We have two exchanges, that is NSC, that is National Stock Exchange, and we have BSC, that is Bombay Stock Exchange. I do not want to confuse you, but letting you know both the things up together. Let us go with NSE, that is National Stock Exchange, where I started trading and I'm still trading on it. Let me search for NSE.com. Once I go to NSE.com, we have this market data. And the market data, if you go to equity and SME market, you will find the list of stocks here. Nifty 50 is where you can see the top 50 companies, Indian top 50 companies listed under this list. And this is the list of top 50 companies. You can download the list, and or you can just open one of the stocks and check how it looks and what are the details of that stock. So you can choose a stock one from the 50 Nifty 50. When I started with all 50 stocks. I checked each and every stock and tried to analyze it myself and bought some on my own. I did not take any training classes, but I learned it on my own for last 4 years. So these are only 50 stocks. If you want to see more stocks, you can go to security in F&O, futures and options. So here we have more than 120 stocks, and these are most volatile. So I use these stocks for intraday trading. And this is how you find stocks. So how do I choose a stock is a big question. How do I choose a stock from these 120 stocks or from those 50 stocks? So what do I do? So when I go to this list, I will sort this list by the change. If you see the change in percentage is minus 4.25. Initially there's 1% or 2% at the beginning of the day. You can choose one is the one which is at the top from the bottom and top from the top. So in that way, if you choose the one which is a negative, negatively at the top, you can sell that stock for that day and buy it at the end of the day. You can do the intra trading there. But if you are looking for buying for long term, then go for the one which is at the top, and according to that I can analyze the stock now. So how do I analyze the stock? To analyze the stock, I will have two different websites. One is investing.com. I started with this investing.com. Investing.com is a website which will provide the charting tool. It gives you the news and everything. Investing.com, let me sign in. Okay, I already have an account with this, so I will sign in. And once I sign in, I will go to my portfolio. And if I go to my portfolio, uh, I have 4 different portfolios created here. So I'll create a new watch list. I will name it as new watch list, list, and I click create. I can add um, I can add stocks to this. My favorite is Steel Authority of India. Is my favorite Steel Authority of India. That is SAIL. SAIL is SAIL. So I click on that, search for that. It is NSE. I click on that. It is added to this account. It's the same way I can choose for Axis Bank, and I see NSE. I choose this. I can see it here. Click on this. It's added here. And if you can see, the news gets updated as per the stocks below the watch list. So now we have you can see fundamentals here, you can see the technical analysis here, you can see the performance of these stocks, you can see the candlestick patterns, and you can see the charts. I usually prefer to go to the charts because I do most of the trading. I do the most of the intraday trading. So this is the charting tool. On the right hand side, we can see the stocks that you have added to the watch list. Let me enlarge this. Once I enlarge this, there are different types of graphs. You can see this is a graph. This is a graph for Axis Bank. This has went down, and when this is a line graph, which is going up here or moving up and down. So there are different types of graphs. One is line graph, which is on the page. There's a bar graph. This is a bar graph, and this is a candlestick graph, candlestick pattern or a graph. So I usually use this one, and most of the traders use this stock because this will provide us more idea of the stock as compared to the others. To provide the idea, give idea of how which stock to buy and which not to buy, but I prefer this one, and this is how I choose a stock. If I have 4 stocks, if you see, this is an uptrend. We have 5 minutes pattern, 15 minutes, 1 hour. For intraday I use 15 minutes. If you see, at the beginning of the day, at the end of 22nd, it started going up. On 23rd again started going up. This is an indicator that it's going to go up, so I buy a stock here and it goes up, and I can use some indicators to add a stop loss. I usually add a stop loss at 2% from the top of the highest rate that is going on that day. So I can change the stock here. There's something here for sale. This is how you can choose a stock. Then there's another website which will help you to add indicators and do the charting and do the trend analysis and everything. Tradingview.com. Once I go to tradingview.com, I already have an account here. Let me go to the charts directly. I have a saved chart here. I click on that. On the right hand side, I have created my own watch list here. I have added all the FNO stocks here. So I click on change and it shows the one which is at the top. Vedanta is the one which is stock today. So I clicked on it, and if you see, it started the day, it closed at around 151, and the next today it started from 155 directly. So with a 4 rupees gap top. So I purchased this went up and it hit the stop loss for me because I use super trend. If you can, this is a super trend indicator which will allow you to which will allow you to understand the trend of the market. So I use this as a stop loss. If you see here, I use super trend for stop loss. I have EMA, that is exponential moving average. This is the line which is an indicator which shows the stock is going up and will go up for some time. And these are the 2 indicators that I use, and this is the watch list. So this is how you can find a stock, open an account, or do some minimal analysis initially and trade the stocks. Once you start trading day by day and you understand how the calculations happen in the background, how the stocks moves and everything, and this is for just for the beginning. Just do these things initially for a month and you'll understand what you need to do and what you need to learn on this basis. And the next video, I'll create a video for this candlestick patterns, how we can use these candlestick patterns or indicators to buy a stock. That's all for today. Thank you. We'll meet in the next video. Thanks.